Hello everyone, my name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Hi, hello! I'm about to run to the library because it's less than a half hour before closing. I have a whole stack of books that are overdue and a whole stack of holds waiting for me, so let's go do that. But when I get back, we're gonna talk books, but happy weekend yet again. Welcome to the reading vlog. I got the books. I also went to Michael's. I got some yarn at Michael's. I got some, like, just 4 different Karen cakes. Upside down, there we go. These cotton ripple cakes of this, like, nice lighter color, because the cardigan that I was trying to make with the yarn that I already had was just not quite working. I'm gonna try and see if I can fix that later, but I think this yarn is gonna be better for what I wanted to do for that kind of a project. So there's that, and I'm gonna find a different pattern to try. Anyways, books I got from the library. We got Iris Kelly Doesn't Date, which is the 3rd book in the Ashley Herring Blake series, all the sapphic stories. I loved the first one, tried the second one, didn't work for me, so maybe this one will, who knows. But this book, oh, the textile feel is so nice. It's been read a number of times and it's I am obsessed with the feel of this book. The feel of it is gonna make me pick this up immediately, I can just tell. And then we also have this book called Hazardous Spirits, which is a like historical, ghosty, gothic-y book written by a Palestinian author set in 1920s Edinburgh, Scotland. Her husband starts being able to communicate with the dead, and it's like this whole kind of spiritualist movement, religious society, world unraveling, long-held secrets from her past threaten to come up. I'm excited to give this one a try. It sounds quite good. I also got An Island Princess Starts a Scandal by Adriana Herrera. I think I was recommended this by Julie. It's sapphic historical fiction, or sapphic historical romance? I don't know, but it's bright pink like Barbie, and that makes me very happy. We also have A River of Golden Bones by A.K. Mulford, which is one that I have been waiting for a very long time and just kept like pushing back on my holds list because I just didn't have the time to get to it. And then I was like, I'll save it for Pride Month, and now we're here. So we'll see if I get to this one. I follow A.K. Mulford on TikTok. I did try their other book, first one in their other like standalone fantasy romance series, and it just didn't catch me, so maybe this newer one will. And then I got The Honeys by Ryan LaSala, which I believe is a horror thriller type situation. Not entirely sure, but I put it on hold at some point, and for some sort of reasons, there is that as well. But as to what I'm reading this weekend, my friends, we are going to try and turn this weekend around from the last 2 weekends of terrible reading, all right? But here's the thing. I'm currently reading Black Sun, as I started last weekend. I'm just like slowly making my way through it. I will probably be working my way through it this weekend, but I have this hankering to just try and tackle so many books this weekend because July is coming up quite soon, and I have already set up a number of books that my friends have picked for my TBR, because July is my friends pick my TBR month. Again, February and July, they always come around, which is exciting and wonderful and amazing, and my friends are great. They all picked super chunky books, which is a little concerning for my July TBR, but that's all right. And there's a number of friends who haven't picked yet, so I'll just keep bothering them until they do. But because of that, I want to try and tackle as many books as I can before then and see what I can tackle and kind of get to. I also have a bunch of ARCs that I have just gotten off of NetGalley, so I would like to give those a try as well. A number of them are audiobooks, which is really exciting. And I have the ebook and audiobook for one of the books, which is great. I kind of snuck behind Tor and did that, so I now have the ebook and the audiobook to like tandem read it, which is very exciting. That's for The Sky on Fire by Jenn Lyons. I also have the audiobook for The Unrelenting Earth, which I got the ebook for the other night, so I could also do that one. That one's by Critica Rao. It's the sequel to The Surviving Sky, which I read earlier this year and fucking loved. I also have just so many things. I have Running Close to the Wind by Alexander Rowland. I have Black Tide Sun by H.M. Long. I have A Sorceress Comes to Call by T. Kingfisher, Bury Your Gaze by Chuck Tingle, and The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. So I got a whole bunch of stuff that I really, really want to try get through and actually read as arcs. So maybe I'll dabble in some of that this weekend, but for sure, I need to read this weekend because book club is Sunday. So we're gonna be reading this sad romance this weekend. I'm gonna try and get through it at some point, but this is definitely on the list. And we will see what else I get to. I also just introduced you to so many different library books that I could read. I'm in a big reading mood, so I'm excited for that. Tomorrow, Saturday, I have a live stream that I'm part of for the Storyteller's Hearth, which is exciting. I'm gonna be joining in on that and working on Project Sourdough for that one, which is my romance novella. I've taken a weird break from it this week, which shouldn't have done. But alas, that is what happened accidentally. Week just kind of slipped by me, which is totally fine. I'll get back to it at some point, but so there's that I also want to work on, and then Sunday, as I said, is book club. So yeah, other than that, we're just gonna be maxing, relaxing, crafting, reading, all the things. I'm gonna be probably playing some Breath of the Wild, all that good stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna start with. It is 6:40. I ate a very late lunch. It was like 3:30 when I ate it. And I'm doing an experiment because a number of years ago, I not only became lactose intolerant and like worse and worse lactose intolerant, but I also became sensitive to eggs, which is my least favorite thing because I loved eggs. I fucking would eat them all the time. Love them so much. If I could eat them, I would eat them daily, if not. My dad, I remember a number of years ago when I was going through this first discovery of the sensitivity and getting very ill because of eggs. My dad was like, well, it's probably the egg yolk that's making you ill. So let's try egg whites. And I remember it working back then, but I never really got brave enough to like regularly try it. So this past week I picked up egg whites from the grocery store, and that's what I made for my lunch. I made like a couple pieces of turkey bacon, and then I made some egg whites with like garlic butter and then cheese, my lactose intolerant cheese, and my lactose free cheese. And I put that in like a wrap, and it was so delicious, and it was so much food. I didn't realize how like filling it was gonna be. So that experiment is ongoing. As of yet, my tummy is fine. So we're gonna see if I'm okay with egg whites. It was kind of a like really jump into the deep end kind of situation because it was just like, all right, let's make like this big meal of eggs. So we're gonna see if my tummy survives tonight and tomorrow. And if it does, experiment one. If it doesn't, I will be ill tomorrow, and that's not going to be fun, but that's okay. We're just experimenting, because if I can have eggs again, egg whites at least, I will be so happy just to like bring that into different kind of meals. If I want it for breakfast, if I want it, because I don't know, I've just been craving it. I think it's because I've seen a couple people on TikTok do like breakfast type burrito type things with eggs, and I'm just like, I miss it. I want that taste. So we'll see if this experiment works. Anyways, I'm not hungry. That's like the main part of that story. I also just got emails that I won a number of items on a donation for the Book Binds for a Cause. I bid on a couple different items. There's 3 of them. I didn't realize I was gonna win 3 items. So I just emailed one of the people back saying like, hey, can I pass off one of the items to the previous bidder, because I don't want to win 3 things. Like that'd be great if I did, but that's also like $300 worth of bidding that I did because I'm an idiot. But I did get a custom art commission from this beautiful landscape artist, and I'm so excited because I'm gonna have them do a landscape of Aramount. I am so excited. I can't decide if it's going to be, no, I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Federally Place with the cobblestones, and you're gonna see the bookstore on one side, you're gonna see Maze on the other side. It's gonna be just a landscape of it with like the cobblestone winding street and then the lighthouse at the end. No characters or anything in this, but like just a land. I'm so excited. It's gonna be Aramount. That's the one that like I really wanted, was that specific custom art commission. I was expecting more of a bidding war, to be honest, but I won it without, and I've had it, it's been mine for like weeks, so that's nice. And then I also bid on a pack of bookish stickers or mystery stickers, so that's fun. I'm gonna get some more stickers. But the other thing that I'm like, I don't need this, I could pass it off to the person who bid before me, is the custom hidden 4-edge painting, which would be cool. But the question is, would I get it done on a Lord of the Rings book? A Pride and Prejudice book? Well, I think of that because they have a Pride and Prejudice book in the listing picture and it looks really cool. Or would I get it on my book? And which one would I get it on? A Second Story or A Little Luck? But I don't even want to think of that right now because I don't want to win it. I don't want to win 3 things. That feels greedy. So I'm gonna see if they'll pass it on to the next bidder, and then I'll just get my custom art piece and the stickers, because that's all I really wanted. I was just being a bid happy one day. Anyways, that's exciting. I love that. And all the proceeds to this, whatever I have to donate to, at the moment it's like $275 worth of donations. So much money. That's another reason why I'm kind of hoping they take one of them away from me. So it's not that much money that I will then donate to something. They haven't yet told me who to donate to, but I will donate to something. It's for people in Palestine. That's what it's for, people in Gaza. But I'm wondering if it's like a specific thing that I have to donate to. I'm just waiting for information from them. But anyways, exciting things, exciting things. Anyways, I'm gonna go sit on my couch now and figure out what I'm gonna do. I think I should start reading something, to be honest. I also have so many books on the go too. I have Rubicon, I have Blood Over Brighthaven, I have Brimstone Angels still on here. I have so many things. Oh, also, I updated this because I had a piece of the like stick and peel wallpaper stuff that I used in my kitchen, and I put a piece of it on the back. I didn't actually like stick it to my Kobo. It's just like a piece of it with no adhesive showing. I thought it was cute. Anyways, that's the weekend. That's what's gonna happen. Welcome to the vlog. I'm happy you're here. Let's see what happens this weekend. I think it's gonna be a good one. Hi friends. I just finished How to End a Love Story by Yulin Kwong, and it didn't get me till the end. It wasn't even like a super good book. Like it was just fine. It was, I don't know, not something that I want to read regularly because it's this love story that starts between these two people who really shouldn't be together. Because he essentially killed her sister 13 years ago because her sister committed suicide by jumping in front of his car. And now he's a writer on her fucking show. And they just have this tension and it's weird and it just kind of stumbles into friendship and then into love, and it's sweet and soft and good, but it's not, I don't know, there wasn't really anything that I was like super thrown by or in love with or anything. I just think I have issues. Oh, fuck. And it was sad, and it wasn't funny in any moments. And I want my romance to have me giggling and kicking my feet. I don't want to be crying in a romance book. I don't. You know? Why am I crying? That's a great question. I'm a loser. That's why. It got me at the end. It got me. It did one of those weird, like, kind of Jane Austen-esque endings. You know how in a Jane Austen novel they kind of give you like this is what happens in the next few years just to tie up all the nice threads to like the characters and stuff. Kind of did that at the end. Like it got to the fallout and it was very dramatic and like it made sense. Which, like, we like when the fallout in romance novels makes sense, but, like, it just sucked, because obviously it sucked. It sped forward, and then it's like 4 months later, and then they meet each other again, and it's this big dramatic moment, and it's very cinematic, and all this kind of stuff, which makes sense, because Yulin Kwong is a fucking playwright. Playwright? That's not the word for it. She's a screenwriter. She's a screenwriter, so she knows what the fuck she's doing with all these cinematic moments, and it was really interesting, I will say, because like for most of this book you get a look at the intricacies of actually being a screenwriter and being on that side of things, which is very neat and very interesting. And I like that part of this book. But yeah, the ending was very Jane Austen-esque, where it was like wrapping everything up in kind of little vignettes of like, this is how they decided to do this. This is the first parent meeting. This is the marriage, or this is the engagement. This is the marriage. This is the this. And it just wrapped up in a very Jane Austen vignette way. It was interesting. I've never seen a romance novel do that. Usually it just kind of ends and then they give you an epilogue like a year later or whatever. But this one didn't have an epilogue. It just had the vignettes all the way through the vignette, which was interesting. But the reason why I'm crying is because I want to be loved so fucking badly. Reading romance novels reminds me of that. Especially reading bits of someone's life after such a tragic incident in their life, losing your sister in such a way and having such a tie to a person like this is bananas. But just like the way they were so in love with each other, and it got me. And there was a sheep at the end whose name was Michelle. That's the name of Helen's sister who died. So I was just like, what the fuck, Yuli Kwok? So it got me. Because they were getting married in Ireland, because his mom went to a farm in Ireland at some point. It's this whole thing. They got married in Ireland. I'm laughing at myself because I'm a little ridiculous. I need Kleenexes. That's what I need. Anyways. It is like 3 a.m. I gotta go to bed. But I finished this. Yeah, what a book. I'm gonna need to comb through my thoughts tomorrow before I run this through Compile and do the final, all that, you know the things, rating system and stuff. What a time. All right, well, that was my evening. Did I really do anything else other than read that? No, actually. No, I did not. Didn't even play any Breath of the Wild. I did crochet a couple things. I always forget that because I'm working with a weight of yarn that is smaller than my usual weight of yarn that I work with, things work up a lot slower. So it's just, I think I got like 2 squares done because I'm gonna do like a patchwork type of cardigan situation. I just thought it up in random. Anyways. All right, 1 book down for the weekend. Got one off the list. Love that. And then from here, I don't know, maybe I'll try tackle some arcs tomorrow before the live stream. I gotta get back into the headspace of my romance novella tomorrow too. I haven't, as I said earlier, I haven't written in it all week. So that's gonna be tomorrow's goal. But for now, I think the goal is bed. Because it's 3 a.m. and I'm here crying in my bedroom. At least we all know that crying in the bedroom is a universal experience with books as readers. It just is. Anyways, I'll chat to you tomorrow for Saturday. Hello, beautiful friends. Happy Saturday. It is 8:30. I'm about to get ready to jump on to the Storyteller's Hearth stream with Grayson and a couple other creators that I can't remember their names, unfortunately. But I'm about to do that. So I just filmed a clip for my series vlog because I ended up finishing Black Sun today. Exciting and lovely. Oh, what a good reread. I genuinely really enjoyed that reread. That book is not a 5-star for me, but it was definitely super, super good. And I think I enjoyed it even more on this read of it, than the first time that I read it. Don't know why, but I just did. Anyways, let me pick you up on my computer screen. We're gonna hang out over here for the next little bit. I got my Logitech keyboard, I got my headphones, my water, and that. I think I'm gonna jump on the end of a stream. Oh, I forgot my fan was still going in my bathroom because I showered a little while ago. I'm gonna jump on that. I think I'm gonna get a few words down before we start, just to kind of get myself reoriented back into my romance novella. And I should start the second part of that vlog too. I forgot about that. Oh, the sun's coming out, even though it's been raining for the past couple hours. Anyways, yeah, what a day. Ended up reading all of Black Sun, did some crocheting, didn't do much else. But what a day. I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I was thinking maybe trying to make a dent in Blood Over Brighthaven or starting one of the arcs, but we'll see. Anyways, ye old air conditioning has kicked on. Oh, it's still raining, but it's sunny. There's gonna be a rainbow outside today. Anyways, I will catch up with you guys a little later. I'm gonna get myself situated. I'm gonna do some writing. Hello, beautiful friends. Let me shut that up so I can talk to you. And this one, my God, I always forget how loud my place is in the summer because the air is going, my fans are going, it's loud. Shay Jenn, but it's good. Hi, friends. Happy Sunday. It is 9:30. Just got home from book club, which was great. It was definitely a good time. We talked about How to End a Love Story by Yulin Kwong, and I think it was generally well received. No one hated it, so that's good. I think the lowest rating was a 3, which is pretty standard. Mine, 3.5. I ran it through Cop-Out. I wanted to pop in and also let you know that I started one of my arcs today. I actually got an e-arc and an audio arc from Tor for The Sky on Fire by Jenn Lyons. So I started listening to that today and also reading it on my Kobo. And I'm 50% of the way through. I'm really liking it, guys. It's so good. Do I know when it comes out? No, I'll have to look that up for you, but it comes out soon, I assume. It's great. It's dragons, guys. It's dragons. Which is always a fun time. It's about this girl, homegirl, Anna Rod. And she, 15 to 17 years ago, got basically thrown from 50,000 feet up in the air as an execution down to the deep. It's a lower part of their world building. It's where the not rich people live. It's where a lot of like really dangerous creatures live. It's like this really, really low part of their world because a lot of people live up on like the Sky Mountain, whatever. The richer people live up there. She gets chucked in an attempt to murder her, to execute her, if you will. She survives somehow. I still don't know how she survived. And I don't know how she survived. And I'm like, homie, how did you survive? So she got chucked off the back of a dragon or something. And like purposefully. And now 15, almost 20 years later, some of the higher up dragons are like, and dragon riders are like, this girl's not dead. I don't know how they know she's not dead, but they're like, she's not dead. And this person who was supposed to execute her is now under watch for treason because she wasn't killed properly or whatever. And then that man's son overhears this and goes down to the deeps with a team to essentially get Anna Rod and bring her back up to like help his father. The team that also gets Anna Rod has other motives, of course. It's a ragtag team. And Anna Rod is also like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. No, I have huge trauma about this. Please do not bring me back up here. And then also people want her dead. So I love the characters so much. They're so vibrant. They're so different. Now where I am, they're planning a heist. Because the people who originally kidnapped Anna Rod, not the boy, the team that he got, they have different motives and they wanted to find Anna Rod specifically so that they could then use her knowledge for the reason why she was thrown and like executed, because she allegedly stole from the big head honcho dragon. Starts with an N. I don't remember her name. Like the queen of the dragons, essentially. That's why she was executed, and they want her specialty, they want her knowledge of how to do that because they want to steal from her. They want to do like a heist. They want to steal from her hoard. I'm having a great time. It's very queer. The world building is really cool. I'm like, the characters are so vibrant, and it's single POV, third person. It's perfectly epic. I'm having a great time. And the audiobook narrator is amazing too. So love that for me. Anyways, that's what I was reading today in between waking up and then going to book club. And now I'm gonna have some ice cream because I'm home from book club. What a great time. What a great place to be. Y'all know how much I love dragons. So really, truly, it's a great time. But yeah, yesterday, the live stream went really well. I got like 2,100 words down in Project Sourdough in my little romance that I'm working on, which is great and amazing. And I did kind of want to do some writing again tonight. So we'll see how much further I get in that. I think I have 3 chapters left to do, and then it's done. And my goal is to get it done this week so that I can get it to a few of my friends to read, and then, you know, start the editing process, because I have a tighter turnaround with this than anything else, because of course that's due into the contest August 15th. I gotta get cracking on that, but I actually have to finish the draft first. What is this doing? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's the update. That's what's happening. Really enjoying this arc and the e-arc and the audio arc. It's a great time. I lucked out getting both arcs from Tor off of NetGalley, so thank you, Tor, because I love a tandem read, as you guys know. Anyways, I'm rambling now, but yes, this is what I spent my day doing, reading The Sky on Fire by Jenn, which is great, and I'm having a great time with it. Truly. I'm gonna hang out here for a bit, kind of see where we get to. But I've just been having a fun time crocheting. I don't even know what I'm doing with this specific cardigan. I started doing like granny squares. Then I was like, what if I did like a mismatched patchwork type squares? So each one of these like solid squares are different, like, so they all look different. And I like doing these a lot less than I like doing the granny square one, because the granny square ones actually work up a lot quicker than these do, because this is obviously more yarn, more work. And then I was like, what if I did little ones too? So I have little ones as well. So I don't know what the actual construction of this cardigan is going to be. I'm going to need more squares to like figure it out. But I'm having a good time, and it's how I'm using my hands while I'm like watching TV and stuff like that. So I'm gonna lock myself in. I'm gonna enjoy my ice cream first, but then I'm gonna lock myself in to some music and see how much writing I can get done today. Hello, friends! It is now 3 a.m. Welcome to 3 a.m. me. Hi. I did not read any more tonight. I ended up writing until 2:30 a.m. I am now sitting at 16,000 words, and I have 1 chapter left to write in Project Sourdough. So, good news. It's not going to be over 20,000 words. It's going to be perfectly within word count. Who knew that I knew how to exactly plan something so perfectly? I got caught up in the smut of it all today. I wrote so many words today. I don't even know how many words I wrote though, because when I started to sit down and write today, I ended up realizing that I had ended up yesterday during the stream adding a chapter, which totally messed up the flow of like, I have it split as a very even Margot Jack all the way down through. So I ended up having to fix that and like rejig some stuff, which took me some time, but then it completely messed up the word count because I didn't copy paste it properly, and Scrivener was like, you've written thousands of words. I'm like, no, but okay. But I did because I hit 16,000 words. So on top of all the moving around, I did a lot of writing today, which is so delightful, and it was so nice. The scenes that I was writing were so fun to write. I ended up having to like plot out some of the sexy times because I needed to make sure I had hit all the beats that I wanted to hit, which was fun. Anyways, I'm doing another vlog for that, which might be up faster than I realized because I'm hoping to finish this book tomorrow. So exciting. Love that for me. I didn't end up doing any more reading tonight. So today we ended up settling at the 50% mark of The Sky on Fire by Jenn, which is fine because I ended up reading Yulin Kwang's book on Friday, and then Saturday I ended up reading Black Sun and finishing that, and then having the it's been a great weekend. Lots of productivity. We love to see it. Pretty solid. And I hope to finish the Sky on Fire this week as well. And then I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I get so many things that I want to read right now before I dive into my July reads, because it's my friends pick my TBR month. My friends are choosing to torture me because it is, I think there's 3 at least books on there that are over 800 pages long. My friends want to torture me, apparently. I mean, it should be great because those are some of the longest books on my TBR. And they've ended up picking a lot of books that I needed to be reading. I wanted to be reading. Some really good choices this July. So fingers crossed this July's reading goes really, really well. I have so many books that I want to read before July so that I can not have so much on the go in July. Anyways, that's the plan. That's the goal. I gotta go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. It's Monday. Did you know? God, it's 3 a.m. Why did I do this to myself? I do it for the sapphics. I do it for the sapphics. Hello, beautiful friends. Happy Monday! Welcome to the end of the vlog. We made it. And welcome to the end of this fucking novella. I just finished it. I wanted to wait to close out this vlog until I had actually finished this novella. Even though you guys are going to be getting a specific vlog for this particular project. You'll probably be getting it this week because I just finished writing the fucking draft. And what I want to do now is I want to like go back through and just do like a fast read of every chapter just to make sure that there's no like double copy pasting or anything before I send it to my friends. And then I need to compile it into a document to send to my friends because obviously that's going to go to them probably tomorrow because I need their thoughts and feedback real fast so that I can then get back to it and start editing it. But I'm so happy that it's done. But I also was procrastinating for like an hour and a half to get it done. It took me an hour and a half to write 749 words. I just was like, I didn't want to write them. I wanted to write them, but I didn't want to be here. I just wanted to like let this story remain open and forever to be something I could dabble in. I didn't want to be done it because I just wanted to stay here forever in this little cozy pocket of Christmas. But it's okay because I get to go back and start at the beginning and reread it now. So it's done. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh, what a weekend. Not only did I read 2.5 books this weekend, I also had book club. I had a live stream with the Storyteller's Hearth. Thank you, Grayson. If you're watching this video, thank you so much for including me in that. It was great to co-host and be on your live stream with you. I'm so glad that I did that because I got like 2,100 words down in that stream. And then yesterday, I ended up writing so many more words, bringing me so close to the end of this project. And then today I got to finish it. So that's amazing. And amidst that, I also read the entirety of How to End a Love Story by Yulin Kwong, which I ended up giving 3.5 stars. And also finishing Black Sun, which I gave 4.5 stars. And starting an e-arc from Tor, which I'm 50% of the way through and loving. I found myself thinking about it today when I was at work. I was like, oh man, I'm thinking about that. And like my mind was taken up by Project Sourdough work and also the e-arc. What a day. And then when work was done, I had a little bit of time. I started formatting another Canva paper that I'm gonna get printed out with book covers. I have so many book covers because I keep doing this thing, or I did this thing previously where I would just like put book covers on it being like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna read that soon. No. No. But I'm doing that with the books that I have read and also a couple that I'm planning to read and then also my friends pick my TBR stack, which is over there, right? So love that so much for me. But yeah, what a productive weekend. I'm gonna get that Canva thing printed off probably very soon because it's nearing the end of June. So I wanted to do another quarterly update for my book journal because I do those videos every quarter. I'm going to be doing those videos every quarter where I update you on like all the things that are in and all the spreads that are in the book journal. So I also have to go in and write a lot of the reviews for the past few books that I've read because there's just a lot of empty pages because I didn't fill them in. So I gotta go do that, gotta fill in my thoughts. And I have 2 more pages to do because I gotta do How to End a Love Stories page and also Black Suns, the whole trilogies page, because I'm gonna be reading those books promptly because I realized that July is gonna be taken over by the mountain of books on my fireplace over there. So I gotta finish the Black Sun trilogy. Anyways, my friends, what a beautiful, wonderful weekend. It all turned around. Oh, I also did like some self-care. I booked my mom and me in for a nail appointment on Thursday because so often for like Mother's Day or her birthday, because Mom's birthday is in June, obviously. Hi, her birthday's on Saturday. My dad and I usually get her like a gift card to get her nails done somewhere. But in my Googling, the place where we usually get the gift cards from is officially closed, and she has like $200 worth of gift cards to that place still stacked because she just never uses them. So I was like, what's a better way to do that? Which, you know, sad, I'm gonna have to break the news to her when I see her that, yeah, this place that we usually go to is closed permanently. It's not opening again, so those gift cards you have are useless to this place now. Oh well. But I figured, what's a better way to do this? Actually just make an appointment, and then like I'll pay for it, or my dad will pay for it when we go. So I'm gonna get a manicure on Thursday because manicures are my favorite. My hands are my job. Piano and editing and writing, they're my job. So I love when my hands are pretty, and I don't like people touching my feet because my feet are disgusting. But because of that, I was like, oh great, and I got Mom a pedicure because she loves pedicures. She doesn't care for manicures. I have not painted my own toenails in years because I just don't like my feet. I don't like them. They bother me so much. They give me so much grief. They're delicate little flowers because they get injured so quickly. But I was like, I'm gonna give myself a little like self-care session. So I like gave myself a pedicure tonight and painted my nails this beautiful blue. And I just keep staring at them. I just keep staring at them from afar because I'm like, oh, I haven't had my toes painted in years, and it's so pretty. So maybe that's what I need to do to just make myself like my feet. There's a lot of things going wrong with my feet. Anyways, so yeah, it's been a really lovely Monday. It's been really great, and I think now I'm gonna read. No, now I'm gonna go back. There's no way that I'm closing my laptop. It's literally still open on my lap. I'm gonna go back in and start rereading this so that I can polish it just a little, like just a little bit of a scuff treatment before I send it to my friends tomorrow. I'm so happy. Anyways, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me this weekend. What a turnaround from the past 2 weekends where I was just having a bad time reading. Good time, good productive times. I will catch you in another video very, very, very soon. Stay kind and keep on reading.